Hello gentlemen, investors and traders. The site is in touch with you Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for paying attention to us. Now we will compare the main indicators of the company Premier Inc., ticker PINC. This review was created using information as of June 20, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company Premier Inc. belongs to the subcategory Treatment. 81 companies take part in the comparison, which is very representative. Let's start with general information about the company. If necessary, you can pause the video. We invite you to look at each indicator of the corporation in question more carefully. Access to the database with the classification of company tickers is free and open. Market capitalization of the company Premier Inc. PINC is $1.91 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $301 billion. Premier Inc. has a share of 0.633% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $2.18 billion. The subcategory's balance sheet capitalization is $69 billion. Premier Inc. PINC constitutes a share of 3.15%. Comparing the shares of market and book value, we see the following. Occupied share Premier Inc. PINC in a subcategory in case of market value assessment is 0.633%. The balance sheet capitalization is 3.15%, which is 398% more than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Overall company rating Premier Inc. PINC will be demonstrated towards the end of the review. Please look at the logic of the analysis in full. The organization's debt obligations amount to $0.85 billion. Debt to book value represents 39% of the company's equity. Score based on the level of the company's debt obligations. Good, 1 point. The company's market value to earnings ratio is 28.3. The subcategory average of 30 is 6% lower than the subcategory average. Evaluation of stock price to earnings indicators in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $80 million. Future earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $137 million. This is 71% more than currently. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's price-to-sales ratio is 1.4. The average for the subcategory is 1.4 and this is 0% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the stock exchange value to its revenue in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $1,340 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is expected to be $2,290 million. This is 71% more than now. Assess expected future sales performance against subcategory performance. Good, 1 point. If you are interested in this analytics, then please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. This is free for you. You will greatly help the spread of the channel Guru.Markets. The sales margin is 6%, with an average for the subcategory of 4.7%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1.3%. Marginality assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 0.268%. This is 136% less than the share of market capitalization. This shows the imbalance in the company's stock price Premier, Inc. PINC, rather towards revaluation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is $681,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $288,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's performance is 136.5%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $28,700. The average in the subcategory is $9,600. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 199%. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue per employee of the organization is $477,000. In the subcategory $205,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 133%. Estimation of revenue per individual company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 7%, with a subcategory average of 5.9%. This is an assessment of the risk of a short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 29% for the company Premier Inc. For the subcategory, this level is approximately 44%. On average, shares in the subcategory are valued higher than Premier Inc. Comparing the dynamics of a company's share price Premier Inc. and subcategory companies. We can see that over 12 months the stock Premier, Inc. PINC, showed a change of -35.1%. Against price changes in the subcategory -9.8%. This definitely doesn't mean anything, but you need to take note of this fact. The overall result is 6.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is -1.8 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire US market as a whole, we will see that the average score for the stock market in the aggregate is 0.4 points. Against a score of 6.5 points for Premier Inc. Let's look at the order table, which is available to everyone. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all previously made decisions by the information system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the results of Securities Assessment Premier Inc. Stock Valuation Reference System GURU.Markets, a decision is made. Open an order for a reason Premier, Inc. PINC, undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information and reference system GURU.Markets. You are the coolest crowd on the planet.